Hello, mic check, everybody. Welcome to my game.
See that mighty tower there? Belongs to the archive. Bet she's just as impressive on the inside, too.
We're playing The Outer World. Yes, of course, you heard it right. We're playing The Outer World, and this game is great, I guess. Apart from the single player story mode, full of story, guys. So, like and subscribe to my channel to feel the new game coming every fucking week, every day in the week. Subscribe. Welcome, man. Spam. I hope everything is good here. Alright. But no scans. Hello everyone. त्यहाँ हेर र कालो कन्दो छ अनि कहाँ जाँदा सर्च फर सप्लाई भन्छ म कि यहाँ पनि भेट्दिनँ
I'll be out of here as soon as it seems safe.
look at the let's do our main job. Oh shit, we can't travel right now. Why is that? Why? Oh, we are in this area. Resistance. Wow. Hello. Hello, Vikas. Layo, Roxilla layo, Roxilla Bonnamoris, Roxilla Boladio. Hello guys, सबैहरु हेरिराख्नु भएको छ भने नमस्कार छ है तपाईहरुलाई मेरो तर्फबाट सबैलाई दर्शन नमस्कार.
It appears Horizon Point Station is still in the process of being reconstituted. The rift itself is also more unstable than ever. As a result, landing closer to the location of the Protectorate's large-scale rift anomaly modulator is not possible. In order to modify it with the rift data you processed in the archive, you will need to travel to its location on foot and seize it from Protectorate control.
Oh, really?
The energy readings from the modulator can be traced to the Sovereign's flagship, Providence, hovering on the far side of the station, hypothesizing. Given Protectorate hierarchy and the recent announcement about the Sovereign's mental refreshment, this is likely the Consul's doing. He will need to be stopped.
A would-be tyrant doing something tyrannical. Who could have seen this coming?
Intimidation is not required. Protectorate subjects are not programmed to question authority. Warning. The rift is growing dangerously unstable. Using the rift modulator on board the Providence is the only way to prevent certain destruction of the colony.
Only one person here knows Horizon Point as well as you, Commander. Should be me watching your back. Like old times.
Once the modulator is secured, it may be used to close the rift and save Arcadia and all those in its orbit. There is minimal room for error, Commander. Good luck.
What the fuck do now, guys?
Alert. Failure.
What is this, man?
Failure to match nearby hostiles to known Protectorate biological signatures. Providence identified. Standing for the Protectorate colonial anthem is not required at this time.
It is who we are, and it falls to you, the eyes, the ears, the brains of Horizon Point Station, to determine who introduced the flaw into our perfect skip drive manufacturing process. We must all fulfill our duty to the
Horizon Point appears to have undergone severe degradation over the past 10 years. Exploding may have been a contributing factor. Cadet Maori identified. Commencing combat. Horizon Point has suffered significant structural damage. Using the Rift Generator is unlikely to amplify the deterioration. Plasma hazard ahead. Please seek an alternate route. Exiting hazard radius. Status: alive.
Hello, Mark.
Deserves a look.
Engaging hostile. Error. These troopers do not appear to be either living or dead, Commander. Agent's health needs.
Alive. Watson. Game to be meant to be Watson. All street.
N-ray. Exposure. Undermining. Functioning. N-rays. N-ray. Exposure. Undermining. Functioning.
Welcome to my live, everyone. Love.
A voice match has been found for Agent Pascal. However, Agent Pascal is dead. This unit may need maintenance.
Get away from me. See them? They were my teammates and they didn't listen neither. You'll end up just the same.
Agent Pascal is exhibiting 27 indicators of high mental and emotional distress. Caution is advised.
Wait. Commander? Is that you? No. No, this must be some kind of trick. Oh, what's happening to me? My skin, it's burning. I feel dizzy. Not right at all. Something was wrong with Sandoval and Jepson. They glowed like they were aflame. They ran in, jumped at me, clawed at me. Oh, I had to kill them. How do I know you won't turn against me as well? How do I know you won't come at me with murder in your eyes?
Infighting amongst crewmates is highly discouraged, except in situations of starvation.
You do seem like yourself, Commander. Can you tell me what's happening? I can't make much sense of things myself. Everything was fine. Till the explosion. I was pinned. Fire closed in. I tried to move. I tried to find the rookie. Then the whole station shook and tore apart. And then... nothing.
Hypothesizing. This human and her crew were alive when consumed by the rift. Ergo, they were reconstituted alive by the rift modulator, yet suffering from acute deterioration.
Wait. There was something else. Sandoval was yelling. DeVries wasn't responding to comms. What happened? Law, I knew something was the matter. Tell me. Tell me everything. So she never intended for any of us to survive. Figures. So what is it that left me like this? Not right. Stop speaking in circles. What are they doing?
The process is referred to as reconstitution. The information contained within a rift is reformed into physical matter, however imperfect.
So I've come back from... I assume you got a plan? To help me? You do, don't you? No, this must be... No.
Alert. Hostile.
The death of Agent Pascal meets all necessary requirements to be determined a mercy killing. Well done, Commander. You spared Agent Pascal suffering and torment. The death of Agent Pascal meets all necessary requirements to be determined a mercy killing. Well done, Commander. You spared Agent Pascal suffering and torment.
Short-range
Rover
rover.
has emerged from the Providence, Commander. Destination, Horizon Point. Intention, unknown.
In combat range.
and it falls to you.
The rift has reconstituted more enemies.
Who introduced
Engagement imminent.
N-ray. Exposure. Undermining. Functioning.
The rift ahead has absorbed plasma and should not be approached directly.
This is Scientist Bernard Rat.
This unit excels at statistical analysis. It is not programmed to solve theoretical math.
Can't hear.
Engaging combat protocols.
Located the Sovereign's office. Searching for the equation here is a valid course of action.
This terminal entry. This unit recommends prioritizing the mission at this time.
No.
after it.
Attention. Please report to intake for processing.
Priority.
Welcome aboard.
Unseal the hangar.
Attention. Crew deck. Intruder alert. Be vigilant.
To locate the Rift modulator.
If you must replace lost equipment, please submit proof of punishment. Unit does not accept blood. Please make a request. Displaying inventory.
Enemy near. Statistical chance of violence increasing.
Greetings, unscrupulous criminal element. Please note that by entering this restricted area, you may be subject to mental refreshment. This unit acknowledges that the concept of pay may be strange and alarming. Please note that if you experience spontaneous exsanguination after treatment, please return to this unit before you. How might this unit bolster or reduce your current... reprimand. You are fast interrupt.
Multiple threats and hazards identified. Please take 3 deep breaths before continuing. Under these circumstances, locating the access credentials or proceeding by stealth is recommended. The Rift modulator is likely located on this deck. More information may aid in its acquisition.
Did you not hear the intruder alert from the crew deck? This is a very poor time to be loitering somewhere you should not. You'd best present a very convincing reason for your presence, lest I order our automechs to smear you across the floor. Wait! We need all the assistance we can. Since you seem to be a new transfer, you'll want to speak with Chief Scientist Montserrat in the Rift Chamber. Here, of course. The Consul's vision for an idealized version of Arcadia. It's my wife, you see. Montserrat asserts that this is not how the Rift shall work, but I believe he simply needs...
To the unexpected scale of the Rift modulator, separating it from the ship is impossible. This unit recommends seeking...
I received word that you were here. Rift specialist, are you? What exactly was it that you needed? I'm rather short on time, as... Yeah, well, we all have urgent needs. And mine is to keep my lab and hopefully the rest of this system from falling apart. I need the modulator for... I apologize. Suppose I can trust you with this information, then. Our situation is far more dire than it may, which is distressing. I've prepared a report for him showing how the very structure... Yes, but as I said, I fear the report won't do any good. I'm gonna pretend that you did not utter that last... Here. Use this keycard. I hope you're able to sway him. Because if you don't, we're all dead. That is...
Accessing report. Rift restoration analysis. Compiled by Chief Scientist Montserrat. Marked for delivery to Consul Thoreau.
Esteemed Consul, after much analysis, I conclude every test of reconstitution has resulted in demonstrable failure. Proceeding as we are now with Horizon Point Station will surely... The modulator is only effective at closing rifts from unsafe distances. Unfortunately, the data that we originally had hoped for, and we are now out of time. All of our recent readings suggest that we're on the verge of losing control of this rift. I recommend diverting from our current plan before it is too late for Arcadia. I've included extensive notes and annotations appended.
Schematics acquired. information contained here also indicates the existence of rifts beyond where humanity has traveled. This does not compute. Finding the console should remain your top priority, Commander. Please postpone any existential crises for a later date. Target is insufficiently close. Priority reminder. Convincing the console to stand down, the Earth Directorate Manual encourages the agent to always remember the 3 shuns. Negotiation, fabrication, and, to quote the wise Director Waters, before facing the console.
You've come quite close enough. Sentinels, if you would.
The console has initiated a threat display, Commander. Would you like this unit to respond?
You're right on time for the show. In a matter of minutes, I'll be transforming Arcadia for the better, and ridding it forever of trespassers like you. Such bravado is unbecoming when you can't make good on your promises. Tell me, did you manage to stop us from bringing your peace talks to... I had hoped it'd hobble Auntie's choice in the Order once and for all. I was able to buy the time to enact the very plan before you. Though, judging from that vacant expression on your face, it would appear you've no... Well, it wasn't you I was targeting, Commander. But seeing as you have a penchant for finding your way into places you aren't wanted, using the very rift modulator on this ship, Horizon Point's destruction all those years ago was a tragedy, yes. When the Matriarch discovered the first skip drive, she set us on a course to elevate humanity. We're now writing our path, and I will do my part as the Architect intended. I cannot blame you people for clinging to the ill-gotten authority you've wielded for so long. In the Matriarch's younger years, she discovered a crashed ship deep in the Earth, and in it, the very first skip drive known. She dissected this tech, but it was not until well after Horizon Point's "It is as the Grand Architect designed." And believe you me,
Engaging hostile life forms. Now be accessed, Commander. The information here indicates the rift is about to destabilize completely. As the modulator cannot be operated from this distance, it must be flown into the rift directly. This unit is not programmed to contemplate the oblivion that awaits all humans. Self-destructing is not permitted by this unit's programming. It has been an honor serving with you, Commander. Please submit any feedback on your Valerie unit's performance before sacrificing yourself to the void. This unit will preserve the schematics combined with the processed rift data. Good luck with your imminent death, Commander.
What the fuck? Let's see.
the commanders sacrificed themselves to save the galaxy. No one knew their motives or thoughts in those final moments, though legends grew around this mythical agent of the Earth Directorate all the same. Vigilant Hogarth was declared a traitor to the Protectorate. Along with most other, having died at the peace talks, Niles remained torn. Niles slipped away from the Sovereign Varric was eventually discovered. Despite the recent tumultuous events in Arcadia, it was business as usual for free markets with unfettered access to skip drives and beholden to no one. Meanwhile, the Earth Directorate controlled Arcadia with little trouble for a time. All of these events turned on the decisive actions of the Earth Directorate agent and their unique way of navigating Arcadia. But through it all, and to this day,
oh shit, this can't be end, man. Shit. I ended too soon. This game wasn't supposed to end like this.
When the lab coats say these rifts could destroy the entire galaxy, that doesn't include the main menu, right? Geography ain't my strong suit.
Ah, shit. Not again, man. What the fuck?
and the end.
When the lab coats say these rifts could destroy the entire...
Schematics acquired. However, the information contained here also indicates the existence of rifts beyond where humanity has traveled. This does not compute. Finding the console should remain your top priority, Commander. Please postpone any existential crises for a later date. Priority reminder. The only way to shut down the Rift modulator is by dealing with the console. Convincing the console to stand down may be possible through a series of deft verbal maneuvers. Though it is unlikely, the Earth Directorate Manual encourages the agent to always remember the three shuns: negotiation, fabrication, and assassination. When one fails, try another. To quote the wise director Watterson, chaos is an opportunity. Before facing the console, it is advisable to prepare yourself by whatever means you can, including but not limited to replenishing supplies and reconnaissance.
Hello. Hazır. अहिले चल्यो थ्याङ्क यू है टिमहरू आउनु भएको थियो उहाँले बनाइदिनु भयो परेन
Ah, Redactor Essman.
हजुर
Very punctual, good.
परेन
Don't take a seat. This will be quick. My sentinels tell me you have some interesting ideas.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, easy. No need to break into a sweat. Interesting.
You've come quite close enough. Sentinels, if you would.
The console has initiated a threat display, Commander. Would you like this unit to respond?
You're right on time for the show. In a matter of minutes, I'll be transforming Arcadia for the better, and ridding it forever of trespassers like you. You are less a guest and more of an invasive species, Commander. One that I will cull in short order. Yes, I know well who you are. In any other situation, I might be compelled to take you apart and see how precisely it is you operate, but time, it would seem, isn't on your side. You are a relic of an impotent institution, propelled forward by nothing more than luck and foolhardy metal. My dear agent, everything that occurs in Arcadia I know of. My sentinels have made sure of that. I've been following your progress closely, you know, since you so unceremoniously caused our Vox relay to crash into Fairfield. When you began your dealings with the Order and the Corporatists, I thought that perhaps having a chaotic element in their midst could work in our favor. But now you're here, scurrying around my ship and attempting to thwart the Protectorate yet again. No, I don't think I will. Tell me, did you manage to stop us from bringing your peace talks to a swift end? As I recall, Greater Tranquility was reduced to little more than mangled ruins in a single moment. I had hoped it'd hobble Auntie's choice in the Order once and for all, but this has proven to be a valuable lesson in patience. I was able to buy the time to enact the very plan before you. Though, judging from that vacant expression on your face, it would appear you've no idea what I intend. Very well. Once the rift destroys Arcadia, we shall edit the information stored within it and use the modulator to reshape our colony into its perfect form. Horizon Point's destruction all those years ago was a tragedy, yes, but without it, we might never have opened our eyes to our true purpose and the possibility of Arcadia's rebirth. When the Matriarch discovered the first skip drive, she set us on a course to elevate humanity. We're now writing our path, and I will do my part as the architect intended. I cannot blame you people for clinging to the ill-gotten authority you've wielded for so long. But your lot will now be one of disappointment. This future is what is owed to us. In the Matriarch's younger years, she discovered a crashed ship deep in the Earth. And in it, the very first skip drive known to humanity. She dissected this tech, learned its secrets, and enabled us to produce them en masse. And, well, that eventually led to the manifestation of rifts. But it was not until well after Horizon Point's untimely end that we understood the opportunity gifted us. The opportunity to reconstruct the colony in its perfect form. It is as the Grand Architect designed. And believe you me, I've no intention of letting you thwart our securing of a better future. One free of doubt and greed.
Equals it. When I was in
It's your time that's running out, not mine. So go on, tell me all the ways I'm wrong. Better yet, tell the whole room how His Eminence, the Sovereign, was wrong. This was originally his plan, after all. I am merely a partner seeing it carried out. So you say, but you've yet to deliver any compelling evidence.
Though it matters not, you've little chance of swaying me. I am doing what I must to restore this colony to what our matriarch envisioned. Free of war, strife, heresy. You will not distract me from taking what is owed to us. And what is your definition of wrong? Have you anything substantial to back such a claim? I see. Well, the man was always a cynic. I find that attitude can skew results even more than a thumb on the scale might. One data point means little. The Protectorate was clearly meant to harness this power. Nothing you claim can disprove everything that points to this reality. And now I've reached the end of my patience. You came here claiming so boldly that I would fail, but you have yet to provide any proof. So where is it? What do you have? And leave the traitors and invaders alive? No! Death is the only way forward. We can only be made pure from the ashes, despite whatever supposed proof you have to the contrary. Claim? If you cannot see the truth of my devotion written plain, then now I see why you are against me so. But you are wrong about the risk. We are losing this war. It is inevitable. The victors will brutally subdue us until we become corrupted. Until we forget our principles, our history, the very core of who we are. It is better that we perish together as proud Protectorate, proud Arcadians. Preserving our purity is a mercy. More than that, is it not love? even through extreme hardship and the tyranny of corporatists? Even if every aspect of the framework we've established is torn down around them? No. No. We have raised a stalwart people, instilled principles of the Protectorate in them from their first breath. Perhaps I must trust that they've taken our teachings to heart. There may yet be other ways to save my beloved Arcadia, but I cannot be the one to see them to their completion. I surrender.
Wow.
What? Oh, by the Matriarch. It seems we have a problem. The rift has... well, it has nearly destabilized completely, and the modulator cannot close it in its current state from a safe distance. Destruction of Arcadia is imminent. Architect, help us.
There is. Though, given your tenacity in preventing bloodshed, I don't believe you'll appreciate it. A chance yet remains. We must bring the modulator as close to the rift as possible. However, when the rift folds in on itself, this ship and its operator will not survive.
This information is accurate. The rift contains power enough to destroy the ship 10 times over, overcoming the energy output from the modulator.
Let me be clear. I am not placing this burden upon your shoulders. This was my doing. And so it is my responsibility to set things right. I will give you time to vacate the ship. When you are clear, I will fly it into the rift myself. You were right. Arcadia will find its way without me. Think what you wish of me, but this is my responsibility. And that is something I will never shirk from. Now go. Make what's left of your existence count.
Yes.
Only someone such as yourself could distill a grave matter of life and death down to winning. Let's get on with it then.
I guess I'm set. Guys.
And so, when the console was faced with the undeniable errors in his logic, he chose to save Arcadia by closing the rift himself. He died hoping his sacrifice might make up for the disastrous decisions he had made. Vigilant Hogarth was declared a traitor to the Protectorate, along with most other Westport townsfolk. They were judged according to the paradigm, then sentenced to be... Having died at the peace talks, Augustine DeVries' treachery was never known to the Earth Directorate. She is forever remembered as Niles remained torn about the Earth Directorate and his place in it. His victory at the reconstituted Horizon Point turned to ash in his mouth when he learned that his friend, Zebulon Tran, was captured while attempting a heist on the tomb of the Matriarch. Niles slipped away from the incognito one evening to attempt to free Zebulon from mental refreshment and make amends for the past. He was never seen or heard from again. Sovereign Varric was eventually discovered in mental refreshment in a placid and compliant state. All parties felt it would be best to leave him in the hands of the remaining Protectorate, who had the most experience with refreshment's process and victims. Despite the recent tumultuous events in Arcadia, it was business as usual for Free Market Station. Sub Rosa continued to supply the colony in the wake of the commander's actions. With unfettered access to skip drives and beholden to no one, the Earth Directorate became what it was always meant to be: the ultimate authority in Arcadia. The colony served as a base to expand the agency's reach across the galaxy. Meanwhile, the Earth Directorate controlled Arcadia with little trouble for a time, successfully rebranding it as a society free of corporate or government overreach. Yet, as the years passed, the Arcadians saw fewer and fewer differences between the Earth Directorate and their previous overlords. All of these events turned on the decisive actions of the Earth Directorate agent and their unique way of navigating Arcadia, its disparate factions, social complexities, ubiquitous product placement, and arsenal of absurdly satisfying weaponry. But through it all, and to this day, Earth has remained inexplicably dark.
मलाई सिद्धो त यार जेरन सिद्धिन्न रहेछ त के हो यो गेम यार छिटो सिद्धो यार अर्को गेम छ नि त
When the lab coats say these rifts could destroy the entire galaxy, that doesn't include the main menu, right? Geography ain't my strong suit. Need customer support?
यस्तै सिद्धिनी थियो मलाई त्यसैले गाइज अर्को छ है अर्को गेम पनि छ नि त भ्याम्पायरको गेम छ खतरा छ ग्राफिक त्यसपछि यो खेलौँला हैन के छ र यो पछि त्यो पछि यो साइड क्वेस्ट अब साइड क्वेस्ट गर्ने कि नभन्दा यार फाइन्ड अ वे टु प्ले मान्छे होला साइड क्वेस्ट
Recalibrating your weapon's sighting mechanism. Multiple threats and hazards identified ahead. Seeking an alternative to direct conflict is recommended.
Yes? Was there something else you needed? Yes? Implications are that many rifts are entirely outside of our control, should we wish to manipulate them or close them. And you're correct. Everything that I've studied has confirmed that skip drive usage directly results in the manifestation of rifts. As for why rifts are found far away from humanity, well, I'll leave that for you to conclude on your own.
Warning, Apollo, hello. Come here often. Goodbye. This unit, enjoy our banter. This unit beautifully acknowledges your presence.
Return to your work, my fellow subject.
Good morning. Nice weather we have been having. Or not having. Goodbye. Energy manifolds at extreme low. Unit on ship destruction. Please report this.
The evidence strongly suggests a high likelihood that full reconstitution will fail.
Bukan semua too much tolosan boleh.
Greetings, criminal scum. How may this unit serve you until your inevitable demise at the hands of our sentinels?
That gift, I don't know how to use it. Possibly I'm new here. अहिलेसम्म थाहा यहाँ छु म फलो गर्दिन Still the point no returning back. Thank you guys. तर गिफ्ट चाहिँ खै अहिले मैले चलाउन मिल्दैन जस्तो लाग्छ गिफ्ट है धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद गिफ्टको लागि Thank you guys, thank you. गिफ्ट चाहिँ जेरै देखाउँछ त्यो भिडियो पनि त्यस्तै भयो आउँदा आयो प्रक्रिया सबैमा पुऱ्याएर Nada aqui. Acelera, se vamos a
I find your proposed time frame unusual. Unaccountably so. Going any faster grossly increases the threat of collapse, sparing us the so long as we are operating within the statistical parameters given. Colin, quit! Determined the
Ready to wait. On your command.
possible? Okay.
Horizon Point Station. What the fuck is that? John टाढा पो गएछ यार कस्तो के भन्नु यार यहाँ थियो हैन म यहाँ के हो
Ah, the operator has returned.
Are you mentally refreshed?
Remember, all subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the Consul. The Consul provides, the system abides. Dictates all disruptive influences.
Remember those rejected grapple craft materials that got shipped here? I sold them to a protectorate officer who was low on supplies. Said it was imitation crapple meat. She means to pass them off as official rations. Imagine all those whole heads wolfing down failed Auntie's choice.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate?
Dictates, we repel invasive elements.
Didn't lock the no, really could keep it, man. Gift to zero.
Research studies prove that disengaging from complex tasks for a time to engage the mind in unrelated challenges has downstream beneficial effects for problem solving. Thus, our department attempted to design a series of stress-reducing educational challenges to facilitate these efforts. After some light early successes, we refined further and received results beyond our wildest intent. Soon, members of other departments were idling away in our offices for hours, absorbed with what soon became known as brain puzzlements. My personal productivity was quite adversely affected by the mather. I still see it sometimes when I close my eyes. We finally locked them away to keep from engaging with them. Unfortunately, copies were smuggled out and distributed far and wide, leading to the oft-cited equational delay incident.
Think you're being...
life support.
Dur. Lola. Oh guys, I think it's time to end this game. And the cities are organized and they are not in the game full मजै छैन मैले ह्याक लाएर अघि माया सिधै त्यहाँको जाने त्यो भाइले नि वेपन नगर्ने गोली 99 पुरै
because the matriarch herself designed it, and the sovereign embodies and executes on it. Throughout history, human societies were constantly out.
जाने चाहिँ हेर्नु पर्यो भयो त गाइजहरु यसो झ्याप्छु बोर्डिदिनु पर्यो उयो कुनामा जानु पर्यो
Individualism ran rampant. Depletion of resources.
एक्सपोर्ट हो यस्तोमा फेरि गाइजहरुलाई थाहा नै छैन फेरि म कति एक्सपोर्ट छु पुरै थाहा छैन केटाहरुलाई ओ बाबु वेलकम ब्याक बाबु के छ प्यारो भाइ के छ बाबु हालखबर दाइ भर्खर आज गेम खेल्न थाल्यो सिद्धि छ बाबु यार मोड लाएर खेल्ने भएको बाबु यार गेमै सिद्धि गर्ने भयो के बुझ्नै सकिएन बाबु मोड लहरू खेल्ने भएको बाबु यार यस्तो भियोग आइसक्यो बाबु यार हिजो आएको पहरा गयो यसो बाबु अनि तिम्रो हालखबर तिमी जाने कहिले तिमी जानला कहिले कस्तो अनि बढेमा स्कुलबाट सही छ बाबु यार रमाइलो गरेर यार तिमीलाई डेबिट कल यता लाग्छ लेग साइड अनि के छ त्यहाँ पहराको लेग साइड महेन्द्र गुफा प्यार भाउ सब घुमिसक्यो जस्तो लाग्छ यार अहिले त पोखर के डाँडा छ त्यहाँ के अरे नामै बिर्सेँ
Combat protocol.
बाबु यार गेमै सिद्धि यार 2 दिन बाटो त दामी छ
Maintaining your battlefield stamina. Fortifying T.
बाटो बसमा जाने हैन बसमा
Hostile.
त्यस धेरै लास्टमा नि नबस्नु फेरि पर्छ है नेपालको बाटो सप्रिन त्यस्तै हो के हो नेपालको बाटो बाटो सप्रेला भनेको अलि आश नगरे हुन्छ अझै आश गाह्रो छ यार बाबु बाटो अब के गरे 5 वर्ष पछाडि ढकालिदिइहाल्यो गेम सिद्धेर यार बाबु गिफ्ट पनि गर्यो त यार एउटाले ग्यालेक्सी हो कि हो मेरोमा जेरै देखाउँछ हैन यो उ नभर होला के क्राइटेरिया मेट भएन अनि प्रक्रिया सबमिट भएन अनि गिफ्ट दिए नि काम छैन जस्तो लाग्यो यो रिसर्च गर्नु पर्यो यार बाबु गिफ्ट दिए त यार यो के छ हिजो अनि 81 प्लान मान त बाबु गेम खेल्दै थिएँ है दाइले फोन गर्दै पोखरा जम्मा अहिले आउँछु भन्नाले हिँडिहाल्यो अनि के छ र ओके भन्यो हिँड्यो है रमाइलो भयो त्यो मुस्ताङ जाने बाटोतिरै रहेछ तातो पानी भन्ने त्यहाँसम्म पुगेर आएको त्यहाँसम्म भयो नि घुमोस् भनेर यसो भेनाजुले बोलाएर चाहिँ गयो त्यहाँ नि होइन के गर्नु बाबु त्यस्तै छ घरमै बस्नु गेम खेल्ने केही काम छैन गर्लफ्रेन्ड छैन यसो भन्दा के छ नि बाबु हिजो भर्खर मेसेज गरेर होइन फेरि उड्नु पर्यो यार यहाँको काम तमाम भयो गेम सिद्धेर यसो घुमघाम मात्रै गरेर कि झ्याउलाएर यार अब के भने आजै सिद्ध्याउनु पनि भएन फेरि एकछिन समय बाँकी छ एकछिन उडौँ वरिपरि दुनियाँ घुमौँ भनेर बसिरहेको मोड लाउने झाप हल्का मान्ने होइन यस्तै छ बाबु के गर्ने दाइको अब ल उता त समुद्र छ त फेरि कहाँ भने खोइ ए समुद्र पारी रहेछ नि त जानु पनि त्यहाँ रहेछ गेम त राम्रो थियो यार एकैछिनमा सिक्यो यार क्या तनाव अब गोली पनि एक हाने गर्ने वान शट डेड हुने खालको अपग्रेड भयो क्या तनाव गेमको खै मेन इन्टेन्सन केही देखेन हौ मैले स्टोरी पनि राम्रो छैन अब त्यो एउटा इन्टर ग्यालेक्टिक के हुँदो रहेछ होइन एउटा रिफ्ट भन्छ क्या त्यसलाई यो के चाहिँ उयसको बनाएको हुँदो रहेछ उयो दियो कालो ब्ल्याकको जस्तो रातो रातोवाला भएको रहेछ त्यही ठिक पार्न चौडै हुँदो रहेछ यो भरे त अनि भरे त खै त्यो यसको टिममेटले धोका दिन्छ होइन अनि त्यो दुनियाँ ध्वस्त हुन्छ त्यस्तै रातो ब्ल्याक जस्तो यस्तो बन्छ यो ठाउँ ठाउँमा होइन अनि अन्तिम मेनवाला एउटा थियो ठुलो योभन्दा ठुलो पुरै रातै रातो भएको हेर्ने हो त इन्डिङ म देखाइदिन्छु ल साँच्ची यार इन्डिङै देखाइदिउँ न किन ल्याएँ होइन बाबुलाई इन्डिङै देखाइदिउँ बाबुलाई इन्डिङ देखाइदिन्छु अनि म खाना खान जान्छु होइन म त यार काम नपाएर अब सिद्धिहालेँ गेम होइन यस्तो झ्याउ लाएर यसो काम गरौँ भनेर एन्डिङ झ्यापझुप देखाइदिन्छु है त म बोरिङ पार्ट चाहिँ स्किप गरेर गाइजहरुलाई हाम्रो दर्शकहरुलाई पनि धेरै नकुदुमा धेरै कुद्यो भने फेरि लास्ट औडा देख्दै मेन मिसनै फोकस गर्दिनु है त मेन मिसन यही हो के भन्दो रहेछ भयो ल गयो क्या सेट गइहाल्यो ल ठिकै छ एन्डिङ झ्यापझुप देखाइदिन्छ
It appears Horizon Point Station is still in the process of being reconstituted. In order to modify it with the Rift data you processed in the archive, you will need to travel to its location on foot and seize it from Protectorate control. Donning armor before embarking on the energy readings from the modulate hypothesizing.
A would-be tyrant doing something tyrannical. Who could have seen this coming?
Fortunately, the Providence is not equipped with exterior weaponry. This unit urges moving quickly.
Only one.
Once the modulator is secured, there is minimal room for error.
एन्डिङ भने क्या तर्को यार यसका यस्तो हुन्छ क्या राछ एउटा एन्डिङ खर्चना बर्ताको एन्डिङ दिएर अरू गेमको जस्तो छैन दुईटालाई लग्दिमा मलाई बिदाई गरिहाल्छ अन्तिममा
Is it the Rift's not hair-raising enough? Something about those soldiers up ahead's got my spine tickling.
Providence identified. Standing for the Protectorate Colonial Anthem is not required at this time.
Get on in, I'll take care of it, Commander.
Edward, exposure, undermanaged.
Drop the smoke!
Edward, exposure, undermanaged.
Promoting.
Hazard ahead. Please seek an alternate route.
मतलब सिद्धि गरिदिएन
Engaging combat protocol.
Shit, बाबुले भने सम्झिहाले यार मैले यो त रेकर्ड गरौँ हैन त्यहीबाट गर्नु भयो त म रेकर्ड
Alert. Failure to match nearby hostiles to known Protectorate biological signatures. Providence identified. Standing for the Protectorate Colonial Anthem is not required at this time.
Ready to wait! On your command!
Needed activities.
Enred, exposure, undermanaged.
I can't imagine a worse fate than forever hanging between life and death.
Horizon Point has suffered significant structural damage. Using the Rift modulator is unlikely to amplify the deterioration.
स्टपरको पनि आवाजै गयो यार त्यो कपिराइट लाग्यो त्यो झ्याउ बिल्डिङ र
Plasma hazard ahead. Please seek an alternate route.
चाँडै
Confronting threat.
How about some cloud cover?
Engaging hostile
End ready. Exposure. Undermining. Functioning.
providing a host.
Why did you make me? Make a cover.
Helen? No. No, it couldn't be.
Get away from me.
Helen.
Wait. Rookie? Commander? My skin. It's burning. Something was wrong with Sandoval and Jepson.
Oh, Helen. That's awful.
How do I know you won't turn against me as well? How do I know you won't come at me with murder in your eyes?
We'd like to help you.
You do seem like yourself, Commander. Everything was fine.
She was alive.
Wait. There was something else. Sandoval was yelling. DeVries wasn't responding to comms. What happened? Law, I knew something was the matter. Tell.
Val and I tried looking for you while the commander went on. We barely escaped the station.
So she never intended for any of us to survive. Stop speaking in circles.
It's called reconstitution.
So I've come back from... I assume you got a plan? To help me? You do, don't you? Boyd, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, well, the amount of hope I got... I'm
glad we could do you this.
Always knew I could count on you, Rook. This is the final kindness you'll... I'll just wait here, Commander. Go on.
There's the Providence. I mean, apart from the whole rendering space-time a sucker. And look good. That rover looks inbound for the skip lab.
Promoting.
Smoke break!
Look.
Maintaining your
Maintaining perfection.
Process. We must all fulfill our duty to the Protector.
Why can't the Rift ever reconstitute anything nice?
Enemy about.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Another rift. And is that plasma wrapped up in it? I wouldn't recommend getting close. Haven't come this far just to give up.
Let's look around.
Advise of healing yourself now.
अब नयाँ आउँदैछ त यो को भन्ने यार त्यो दामी छ यार आउँदैछ क्यारे त्यो नयाँ रिलेक्टमी भन्ने त्यो आउँछ होला अब 26 मा त्यो अब ट्र्याक हुन्छ नि
This unit excels at statistical analysis. It is not programmed to solve theoretical math.
I can't.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
This must be the Sovereign's office. Guess my...
This terminal entry has a 98% chance of containing statements
Wow,
that
ain't
are
that convenient.
100%
First nice thing the
false.
Sovereign's done for us.
Please input this equation in the Skip Lab terminal at your earliest convenience.
पार्क छ त्यो सोच्छु म भोलिबाट आज पनि भन्नु कुन त्यो एउटा गेम त्यही छ यार भ्याम्पायरको बवाल र अर्को पनि राखेको छ तर बिर्सेन
Our projections are off by...
This rover is now the property of the Earth Directorate.
faster than I expected. Now, let's find a way to unseal the hangar before we're noticed. Attention, crew deck. Intruder alert. Be vigilant. Let me know when you need a distraction.
Please proceed to Deck 2 to locate the Rift modulator.
Confronting threat.
Shit, oil मिलेगा.
Multiple threats and
Engage in hostile
Drop the smoke!
standing by with life circumstances. Locating the access credentials or proceeding by stealth is recommended.
Anyway, the modulator has got to be on this.
Did you not hear the intro? You best present a very convincing reason. Administrator,
alert.
Sequencing attack strategies.
Let's search the body. Hope we find something to help us access the modulator. Lord, look at the size of that thing. No way we're getting the modulator. Best we can do is get closer and learn more about it.
Enthusiastically neutralize.
post-restoration analysis, compiled by Esteemed Council. Every test of reconstitution has resulted in the modulate unfortunate, and we are now out of all of it. I've included extensive notes and
Schematics acquired. The information contained here also indicates the existence of rifts beyond where humanity has traveled. This does not compute.
It's a stumper, all right. But we'll have to worry about it later. Right now, we should concentrate on finding the console. Here we are.
Convincing the consul to stand down.
Don't expect much in the way of concessions. He probably still thinks he's got this. I'll have your back.
Before facing the consul.
Whatever you plan to say, Commander, best...
You're right on time for the show. In a matter of minutes, I'll be transforming Arcadia for the best. Such bravado is unbecoming when you... Tell me, did you manage to stop us from...
The Protectorate was responsible for expanding the rift?
It was a modest success. I was able to buy the time to enact the very plan before you. Though, judging from that vacant expression on your face, it would appear you've no... Well, it wasn't you I was targeting. Using the very rift modulate Horizon Point's destruction all when the Matriarch discovered the first skip drive.
Entering a conflict. Emergency protocol circuit is primed.
We've got to get to the help. If these readings are right, the rift's about to destabilize completely.
This unit is not programmed to contemplate the...
In the serials, this is usually the point when someone heroically volunteers.
It has been an honor serving with you, Commander.
Only makes sense that you leave the schematics with me, Commander. Don't worry. We'll use them and the process rift data to mass-produce modulators that can be operated at a safe distance. I will. You have my word.
Sacrificed themselves to save the galaxy. Vigilant Hogarth was declared a traitor to the... Having died at the peace talks, Val continued to serve the Earth Directorate. Niles remained torn about the Earth Directorate and his place in it. His victory at the reconstituted Horizon Point turned to ash in his mouth when he learned that his friend, Zebulon Tran, was captured while attempting a heist on the tomb of the Matriarch. Niles slipped away from the incognito one evening to attempt to free Zebulon. Sovereign Varric was eventually discovered in mental refreshment, in a placid and compliant state. Despite the recent tumultuous events with unfettered access to skip drives and beholden to no one. Meanwhile, the Earth Directorate controlled Arcadia with little trouble for a time, successfully rebranding it as a society free of corporate or government overreach. All of these events turned on the decisive actions of the Earth Directorate agent, but through it all, and to this day, Earth has remained inexplicably dark.
कस्तो के दिन में सिद्धि गर्ने तर मलाई लाग्छ एक्सप्लोर गर्नु छ कि जस्तो लाग्यो हैन भित्र कहाँ छ होला एक सर र
When the lab codes say these rifts could destroy the entire galaxy, that doesn't include the main menu, right? Geography ain't my strong.
एउटा ठाउँ चाहिँ थियो कहाँ हो अर्को कस्तो भने छिटो सिद्धियो नि अचम्म के छिटो सिद्धियो अचम्म लाग्ने भएको छ यार बाबु मलाई भर्खर आएको गेम है के यार यस्तो नि हुन्छ त कहाँ जानु पर्यो भन्दा नि यो ट्रेन स्टेसन कहाँ छ कुन ट्रेन स्टेसन थियो यहाँ कहाँ इडेन हो कस्तो खियो यार थक झ्याउला डुल्डा डुल्ला गाँड खाड भइसक्यो केही भेटे आएन यहाँ के गर्नु उड्ने यसो घुम्ने यस्तै छ बाबु जानु घुम्नु हैन नभए त सबै यसरी उड्नुपर्छ नि अन्य पुग्छ ठाउँमा ल के छ यो पनि डुल्यो भने हैन जुन डुल्यो अर्को ठाउँ डुल्नु पर्यो यसो सर्र डुल्दै नि सिधाइदिने अब के गर्ने गेम पनि यति छिटो सिद्धे यार कस्तो रमाइलो आज अभी एकछिन त यस्तो आएको थियो भ्युज यार यो इन्डिङ हुन लाग्यो यस्तो रक्सले आज नि अस्तिको ब्याटलफिल्ड जस्तै आएको थियो इन्डिङ जे भयो नि त्यही हो कि यसमा बदलिन सक्यो गर्नै पर्ला जस्तो आइसक्यो नि पुरै घुमिसक्यो के छ र यहाँ उड्ने एक रेकर्ड चाहिँ हामीले सब ठाउँ घुमेर अनि सिधाइदिन्छ आजलाई स्ट्रिम अनि स्ट्रिम सिधाएर गिफ्ट त बिहा हो तर गिफ्ट दिए पनि मेरोमा कस्तो त्यो पैसामा कन्भर्ट हुनलाई त्यो सबै 1000 फलोअर चाहिने हुन के हो है सिधै चाहिँ ल शिट that means you know what that means एक लास्टबाटै सुरु गरौँ किन हिँड्यो भने ए यो फेरि एकचोटि गएपछि जानु यसबाटै सुरु गरौँ ल्यान्डिङको भिडियो के बनाउनु एकचोटि हेरौँ खतरा हुँदै ल्यान्डिङ र स्पेस चर्च
In order to modify it with the Rift data you process, the
A would-be tyrant doing something.
More?
Only...
What? There...
Failure to match nearby hostiles to known Protectorate biological signatures.